What is going on, everyone? Yvonne here. Now, if you're a teenager in 2025, making money online isn't just possible, it's highly realistic and it's easier than you think. With a few hours a day, a connection to Wi-Fi, you can easily pull $100 to $500 a day as a teenager. And the best part is that you can do it anywhere without a college degree and you can set your own hours. But the real secret is choosing the right model. Whenever you're choosing a model, you need to think about what kind of skills you have, what's your time commitment, and what are your goals. So in this guide, we're going to be walking through 3 proven ways on how to make money online as a teenager in 2025. And do not worry, these are not going to be some scammy, filling out surveys online and hoping you get paid. These are legit. It can actually make you a few dollars. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, the first method that I wanted to discuss is going to be Whop Clipping. Now, Whop as a platform has been booming lately. Everybody's on it, everyone's talking about it, and they're putting out fire content. And the way it works is actually quite simple. All you need to do is join a specific community, pick a creator on there that has a current campaign and an active marketing budget, and then from there, you take a long form video that they usually provide for you, turn it into clips, and you actually get paid on performance. So it kind of depends on the campaign that you're working with, but it does range from $1 to $3 per 1,000 views. And again, y'all, this is for short form, and getting views for short form is much easier than long form. I guarantee you that every single one of you knows somebody that has gotten 100,000 views on TikTok before. It is much easier than people think, and it's even easier when you're working with somebody that already has some sort of following. And people like Breast Scales or Orangey, they're already on the platform. You can literally look it up on Whop Clipping, right? Whop Clipping their clips ain't too hard. They already have a pre-built audience. People already know who they are. So all you got to do is just to convert a long form clip of them into a short form. And nowadays, there's so many different AI platforms out there that can take a long form piece of content and chop it up into a bunch of short form clips. They can do all the captions for you, and that way you can just pump them out. So if I was in your shoes, here's what I would do. First, make a Whop account. Second, go to the content and rewards section under the discovery tab. From there, you should be able to choose a campaign, and that's going to be the person you're going to be working with. For certain campaigns, you have to apply for it to actually become a clipper, but for others, you can just go ahead and join them. And then from there, it's pretty straightforward. You can go ahead and use platforms like Opus Clip or Submagic or CapCut to actually modify your guys' videos, and you can knock them out really fast. Especially Submagic or Opus Clip, they can literally do all the heavy lifting for you. As I mentioned before, the way they work is you go ahead, take a long form video that you guys have and the creator always provides it, throw it into there, and it's going to do all the cutting for you. And that way you don't have to sit there and manually do it, find the perfect moment. That just takes way too long. You can go ahead, get 20 to 30 clips, and boom, start posting. And look, $1 to $3 per 1,000 views may not sound like a lot. However, if you're posting 30 different clips, that significantly increases your surface area of success. And keep in mind, this is short form, so getting 100,000 views is very realistic. Now, if you're getting paid $2 to $3 per 1,000 views and you got 100,000 views, that's $300. And that's for one clip. Now imagine if 1 or 2 or 3 of them actually hit. Boom, you can make $1,000 really quick. And nowadays, with the use of AI, you guys don't really have an excuse. Now the second way is going to be selling digital products. Now I know what you're thinking. Digital products, or like what do I sell? Like a course of some sort on drop shipping? No. When I say digital products, really think about what do you know that nobody else does? Here, let me give you guys an example. For me personally, I used to work at a fancy college counseling consulting service business. Now, when I say college consulting, what I mean is we'd go ahead and pair up a student with, let's say, an ex-Harvard admission officer. So that way, if you're trying to get your kid into a top school like Harvard, for example, there's pretty much no one else who's more qualified to give advice rather than former admission officer. Now check this out. I used to sell these services directly, and I used to actually network and ask them a lot of questions. So in the process, I actually learned a thing or two. So for me personally, a digital product that would make sense is a guide on how to get into top colleges and what I learned by working at the company. Because look, college counseling is definitely not cheap. Our average package was $20,000 to $30,000. And there's other companies out there that charge more than $100,000. So if I was in your guys' shoes, I'll go ahead and take all the college counseling knowledge, make it into a digital product, and go ahead and sell it. And I guarantee you that people would buy it. So here's the lesson here. Pick an area that you know a lot about. And it's going to be even better if it's going to be in a very small niche. Because look, college counseling is definitely not as big as dropshipping, for example. But think to yourself, how many dropshipping courses are there? There's a ton. And a lot of times, it may feel like you're just getting lost in the weeds. So pick something that you like, that you know a lot about, where you can have a competitive edge. And then from there, you can sell your product pretty much anywhere. Ranging from Whop to Gumroad to Stand Store, there's many different alleys. And the nice thing is that you can promote in many different ways as well. You can make content for it. You can join existing Facebook groups. You can comment on Reddit. It kind of depends on what you're selling and who you're selling it to. But the message that I'm trying to give here is that it's a lot easier than you may think. And look, if your product has recurring revenue, that's even better. Because that way, you don't need to find new customers every single month. You close someone once, and now you're just going to make sure that you keep delivering on that value. And the last method that I wanted to discuss is getting paid to sell for other companies, so doing tech sales or being a closer. Now for me personally, this is my favorite method. Here's why. Everything in life is sales. Closing a deal, that's sales. Passing your college interviews, that's sales. Asking a girl to prom, that's sales. Everything in life is sales. And the faster you realize that, the better you're gonna be at it. And the nice thing, especially right now, there's a lot of demand for it. Think of how many AI startups are out there. They all need selling power. And there's so many creators you probably look up to that sell some sort of product. And think about it. Let's say Logan Paul has some sort of digital product, and it's a digital product that requires a meeting with a salesperson. I guarantee you that Logan Paul himself does not sit on those calls. Logan, or pretty much every single creator out there, is going to have a salesperson do it for them. So if you guys have a favorite creator that you look up to and you want to sell for them because they're already selling some products, go ahead, send them a cold email, cold call them, DM them on Instagram, whatever it takes, get their attention. And this doesn't only apply to YouTube. This can apply to every single company out there. Think AI, think logistics, think e-commerce. They all need closers. And you can actually specialize in two different areas. You can either become a closer, so someone who already has an appointment and you just show up to that appointment, and if you close that deal, you get commission on that. Or you become an appointment setter. So if you're an appointment setter, you're actually making the pipeline for the closer, so you're actually setting up all the appointments for them. And that can be done through a combination of cold calls or cold emails. And look, I know what you're thinking. Sales is definitely not the sexiest job out there. It sucks being rejected. You hear a lot of no, but it is very, very profitable. While your friends are working a minimum wage job and they're stuck in a specific place, you can be traveling somewhere, taking Zoom calls, closing deals. And look, even if you don't pursue a career in sales, this is a very useful skill. So now you may be thinking to yourself, gee, Yvonne, this sounds great and all, but how do I get started? Here's what I would do if I were you. First, find a company or product that you actually really like. This can be through YouTube, Google, or whatever you use. Next, find the DM or the decision maker. Figure out what you have in common, what you like, and what problem can you solve for them. And then from there, reach out to them. Say, hey, my name is so-and-so. I can help you X, Y, and Z. And I will do commission-only sales for you. Because look, everybody wants more sales. And if you genuinely really like the product, you're not going to have any issues with doing commission-only sales. If you believe in the product and you get compensated fairly, you can literally close it from anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in a specific location. You don't need to be in a specific place. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection, your voice, and a lot of enthusiasm. And then from there, depending on how things go, you can always negotiate for a base pay, but I promise you, if you lead with commission only, you're gonna get a lot better responses. Because think about it, for a business, it's pretty much no risk. And after you show your value, then you have the real leverage. So, 3 real ways, 1 big decision. And honestly, in this day and age, you guys don't have any excuse. When I was growing up, tools like Zoom or working remote were not a thing. But now, after COVID, there's so many opportunities out there. So I would really think about, what is your guys' skill set? If you guys are really creative and you're good at the whole social media thing, do the Whop Clipping route. You don't have to show your face or talk to anyone. All you need to do is convert a long form video into short form content. On the other hand, if you know how to do something, and this could be anything, better than anyone else, you can go ahead and package that into a digital product. And trust me, if you're good, people will pay. And lastly, if you're good at listening, talking, and negotiating, go into the sales world, you won't regret it. Go all in for 30 days and look out for results. Once you see traction, stack another method on top. And that's exactly how you go from $0 to $500 a day. And look, this process is definitely not overnight. However, it is much faster than people think. And if you guys want to try out any of the platforms that were mentioned in this video, feel free to check out the link down below in the description. So if you found this video helpful, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, as it tremendously helps support the channel. Till next time, peace.